Scientists are flabbergasted by a recent discovery on Jupiter's moon. People have always been interested when it comes to the world around them. People's desire for knowledge about the world led to the development of remarkable technologies, allowing them to learn more about the world. As technology has advanced, humans have turned their attention to the cosmos beyond their backyards and the sky you see every day. As we investigate the horrifying new findings on Jupiter's moon made by NASA, you'll be left with fantastical notions that will keep you up at night, and you'll wonder about the existence of creatures up there. Since 1957, humanity has been exploring space, and it has only gotten better. Scientists have been searching for living organisms in outer space for years, but don't worry, they won't discover anything like Superman or Greenlanders. The voyage leads up to Jupiter, or perhaps the Jovian system should be referred to as such. It's important to know what the Jovian system is. Jupiter and his ringed moons are the focus of the Jovian system. As a gas giant, Jupiter's atmosphere comprises mainly hydrogen and helium, making it the most significant gas giant. It has an equatorial radius of around 44,000 miles compared to the planets of just under 4,000 miles, making it 11 times bigger than the Earth. The Babylonians used refracting telescopes around 2,800 years ago to discover this planet. 1,610 saw the discovery of Galileo Galilei's moons. All of us are familiar with the fact that water is essential for survival. Without water, the human body cannot last more than 5 days. Water is vital for most human activities. Various biochemical processes are influenced by water in agriculture, cooking, etc. NASA just discovered water on another planet. The discovery of a live organism must be the result of this. The Hubble Space Telescope, one of the most venerable tools in the history of astronomy, has discovered water vapor in Europa's atmosphere, one of Jupiter's moons. According to NASA, some persistent water vapor has been detected by the Hubble Space Telescope. The solid ice crust of Europa appears like a shattered eggshell on the surface. Jupiter has a worldwide ocean with more water than is found on Earth, and it may be possible to find life there. According to Juno data from NASA, water makes up roughly 0.25% of the molecules in Jupiter's equatorial atmosphere. Here, we'll spare you the arithmetic and expressions for that 0.25%. That 0.25% is based on hydrogen and oxygen concentrations in seawater that are 3 times higher than those in sunlight. What makes this data so incredible and shocking? This recent finding may have altered NASA's Galileo data on Jupiter. Scientists matched Galileo's conclusions to their own and came up with an exciting discovery. They found that Galileo's finding was drier than Juno's. There was 10 times less water in Galileo's samples than scientists had projected, and this difference appeared to grow when the spacecraft entered Jupiter's atmosphere. It just so happened that Galileo was about to dive into Jupiter at the exact moment. Using an infrared telescope on the ground, scientists could determine the amount of water on Jupiter. Thanks to this telescope, Galileo may have accidentally touched a dry region during its exploration. This could only suggest one thing: Jupiter's atmosphere is not well mixed with water. Juno's first 8 flybys have likewise shown this to be the case. It revealed that the planet and its neighboring systems lack atmospheric mixing. When we think we have it all figured out, Jupiter serves as a reminder of how much more there is to learn, according to Juno principal investigator Scott Bolton of the Southwest Research Institute. Unsolved is Juno's finding that the atmosphere was poorly mixed even at the level of cloud peaks, which she made unexpectedly. It's hard to believe that water could be different from place to place. Thanks to Galileo's and Juno's mission results, scientists will learn more about Jupiter. Jupiter and the solar system scientists would be able to determine the most likely explanations for its development based on the responses to these questions. Ganymede, the biggest of the Jupiter's 79 known moons and the largest moon in the solar system, will be within 645 miles of the NASA spacecraft Juno in June 2021. Juno's transit was the first time Ganymede has been examined up close since the NASA probe Galileo passed in December 2000. Outstanding features about the moon's surface were revealed in the photographs, including craters with extraordinary detail, probable tectonic fault lines, and distinct bright and dark landscapes. Most of Ganymede's day sight was recorded in a black and white photograph. A color picture of NASA is in the works while she waits for more photos of the same scene taken using red and blue filters. The night side of Ganymede can be seen clearly in the second image, which was taken in response to radiation monitoring data from the Juno mission. Becker stated that watching the two teams can come up with what would be interesting. There are storms like the enormous red spot that peers deep into the Jupiter's gaseous atmosphere and reveal that the core is larger and more diffuse than previously thought. A magnetic anomaly near Jupiter's equator, known as the enormous blue spot, was also detected by this mission. The first is blue, whereas the second is crimson. For the previous 5 years, the gas giant's magnetic field has seen some alterations. At about 2 inches every second, the enormous blue spot has been making its way around the globe for 350 years. Aside from this fact, we are about to get into some fascinating insights concerning this planet's fascinating red spot, which circles the globe every 4.5 years. If you want to learn about the most bizarre discoveries concerning Jupiter's moon, tune in for the next few minutes. At the American Geophysical Union, a GO convention, NASA published a 50-second audio clip. This 50-second audio clip is not a prank. Could the audio recording from Juno's Ganymede flyby be evidence of an extraterrestrial invasion? The spacecraft caught Ganymede's closest approach, yet was captured on June 7, 2021. Robotic or dial-up, modern-like sounds were heard in the background. Jupiter's discovery of water molecules and the presence of water molecules were added to the list of remarkable discoveries. Juno's Waves instrument recorded the audio used to monitor radio and plasma waves in Jupiter's magnetosphere. The planet's encircling bubble of charged particles provides commentary on the sounds. According to Scott Bolton, the soundtrack is crazy enough to make you feel like you're riding along with Juno as it sails over Ganymede for the first time in over 2 decades. The Juno flyby wave data is still being studied by experts trying to figure out what frequency alterations are present in the recordings signify. It's possible that the sound is that of aliens conversing? To observe them, we'll need more advanced technology. You tell me what you think. Please share your thoughts in the space below. The Juno spacecraft will remain in orbit and continue to relay its findings to the public. Juno, a spacecraft tasked with studying the massive gas giant around the Sun's core, has landed on the planet. July 4, 2016. As planned, NASA intended to launch Juno into a depth dive onto the surface of Jupiter. Still, the mission has been prolonged until it completes 42 further circles of Jupiter, including closed flybys of Ganymede and 2 other vast moons of Jupiter, Europe and the Mediterranean. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. We'll see you next time. Until then, take care and bye.